Hello and welcome to a Talk Tutorials video. I'm Luke and today I'm going to be showing you how you can make a logo just like this one. Now I made up a random name, I don't know where I got the name from, but I just called it W Casino because I thought, I just couldn't think of a name at the time. But anyway, I've called it W Casino, this logo. Now I'm going to show you today how you can make a logo just like this one. It's very easy. And even if you're a beginner at Adobe Illustrator, you'll be able to do this. It's not hard, don't worry. Okay, now I've been messing around with Adobe Illustrator for quite a few years now, and I've learned a lot of just from just playing around with the effects in Adobe Illustrator and all the tools. There's hundreds of tools in this Adobe Illustrator, and all of them are brilliant. I learn something new about Adobe Illustrator all the time. So let's not waste any time, let's get into the video. So first of all, you're going to create a new document. Now it doesn't really matter what size it is, as long as you've got the color mode at RGB, that's fine. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to create a, make sure you have no make sure you have no stroke on it. We're going to create a rectangle. It doesn't really matter how large it is, as long as it just covers the whole document, and it's in the default colors, the one that I use. It is the fourth, well, you get black at the end and it's the fourth one in, so it's this sort of color grey. Very nice. And then you're going to click on your layers tab or icon, and then you're going to click the drop down arrow, and we're going to lock this background so nothing can get confused when we're selecting multiple items at once in the logo. So now we are going to click on the font icon and just tap on the icon and make sure you've got your caps locks on, and this is a capital W, and the font I'm going to be using is Arial. Arial, and we're going to be using Arial bold, and then we're going to make this to 200 the size. Okay, now what we're going to do is, now we've got this just like this, we are going to zoom in and we're going to click type and then create outlines, or Shift Control O. So that should be right. Shift Control O. Once you select it on the font. Now what we're going to do is we're going to click on this. I forgot the name. I'm so sorry. But anyway, that little square there, and then you'll have options to make corners or handles, and then you're going to drag it in to about there, just like that, by clicking and dragging. Now for here we're going to do it half of the way and half of the way the other side. Okay. And now on this one, this square here, and this handle, sorry, it's not handles, I forgot the names, I'm so sorry. Anchors, I think. Yes, anchors. Then we're going to drag this. Anyway, you can see what I'm doing. There you go. So we're going to drag it just about the same length as the other one was, and then that looks quite good. Okay, now on this one, what we're going to do is we're going to click on this, I'll call it anchor, I forgot the name, anchor. And we're going to drag it in like this, and also this anchor, and drag it in just like this. So if we look, that's very similar. Oh, sorry, I've just seen my mistake. I did the opposite anchors. This anchor here, drag it in. This anchor here, drag it in. So that looks quite good, I think, anyway. So now we've got this W, that's very, our custom font, W. We're going to select the ellipse tool. Now we're going to drag this ellipse. We're going to hold shift when we drag this ellipse in. So we're going to draw it to about here, and then we're going to make sure it covers that area. Okay. Then we're going to get our Pathfinder out. So if you haven't used the Pathfinder before, it's in Window, and then when you're in Window you click Pathfinder, and then in the Pathfinder we're going to use the Divide tool. And if you click on the Divide, then we're going to click off, and then with the Direct Selection tool we're going to delete the excess, like the leftover circle. Okay, now you can see what we have done. Now what we're going to do is we're going to drag another ellipse in, and we're going to make sure that we can cover this area here. So now what we're going to do is, sorry, my mistake. We're going to drag it into this area here. Then we're going to select all of these once again, just like that, And with the Pathfinder, we're going to use the same method by click and divide. And then we're going to delete the leftover circle. Okay, now we are ready to do one of the next part. Okay, now if you see, we're getting there. It's looking good. Now the next part is we're going to click on the gradient icon. Now when we get in the gradient, we're going to click on the gradient slider, left click on the gradient slider. Now we're going to, as you can see, when you click on the individual slides, they get a little black arrow at the top of them. So we're going to start off with the first one, and I'm going to double click, and there's, the colours are already here, so we're going to use this red. So R equals 237, G equals 28, and B equals 36. And then for the next one, we are going to use a much more bright red, which is going to be this one, which is RGB red. And that is, yeah, okay. Now we are ready. Now you're going to go click off the gradient slider, click Control A, so that will select the W, and click on the gradient. Click to activate. Oh, my mistake, sorry. One last thing. It's here. I'm going to make that a bit more, make this red here a bit darker. There you go. So once we've altered that slightly, we're going to hit and we're going to activate that. So now we've got a very nice W. It really looks quite neat, I think. Like a casino, like I named the last one. I don't know why I named it that, but there you go. And then we're going to click Effect, Stylize, and Drop Shadow. Now you're going to click Preview. And of course, we are not going to have it this like this. We're going to have it on normal mode, and we're going to have this on 21%. And then that looks very nice. Okay. And the opacity is 21%. So now what we're going to do is we are going to click, and we're going to make the font size 40. And once you've made the font size 40, sorry, I mean 25. And once the font size is 25, we're going to go in capitals and type casino, or whatever you would like to call it. Oh, casino. And then we're going to change the Arial style to regular. And then, oh yeah, font size will stay the same. And then we're going to make sure the C lines up with the edge of the top. And then we're going to click character. And in the character tab, where you can see it says VA, so set the tracking for the selected characters, we are going to put this to 921. And once you have set that to 920, oh, sorry, alter that slightly, and you're just going to make sure you can click up and down and make sure that the O, the end of the O, touches the end of the outer W. You know, the edge of the W. There you go. And once you've done this, you're going to click and drag down to the bottom like this. So I hold shift, I click and then hold shift to bring it down so it doesn't move as well, so it's always in the same position. Okay, now you're going to click type and create outlines. Now once you have done that, you're going to click where the stroke would be. So click once, then click on the gradient tool, click gradient, and now you have, as you're aware, a gradiented stroke. Now we're going to go onto the selection tool, click on the casino text, effect, stylize, and drop shadow. And then you're going to click preview so we can see exactly what we're doing. And then I'm going to set this to, let me see, 40%. And then, oops, there you go. Your casino logo is finished. You have a very nice, neat looking logo. No, it doesn't have to be for a casino, obviously. You can have this whatever you like. It could be a builder, you know, or you don't have to do just one letter either. One bit of text. It could be a T, it could be anything. Oh, just realised one little thing there that has to go. There's a bit of leftover circle there that I didn't actually realise earlier. Oh, I can't delete it. Oh well. Anyway, it looks quite neat actually. But yeah, anyway, so you could do any letter you like, any text you like, and there you go. Thank you very much for watching today. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next tutorial. Bye bye.